one thing that someone may find is that for as long as they can remember, they have had the tendency to feel helpless. And through feeling this way, it is most likely going to be a challenge for them to live a fulfilling life, because they won't believe or feel that they have much control over their life. And through feeling this way, they can often feel down and depressed as well, because through not being able to do anything to change their life, they're going to have no options. There's going to be nothing that they can do. So naturally, they're going to feel depressed. And if they are able to rise up and to feel as though they have control over their life, this can be because they are exercising or have just exercised. This can be because they are in a relationship. It can be because they have received attention and been acknowledged. But other than that, they can feel very low. And at this point, it would be easy to say that they just need to master their mind, because through changing their negative thoughts and having positive thoughts, they will be able to feel different. And this will be based on the view that someone's feelings are defined by their thoughts. So naturally, if they have the right thoughts, they will be able to feel powerful and to experience a sense of control. And through taking this approach, they might be able to change how they feel. Then again, this approach might not work. And even if it does work, it can end up simply repressing what is really going on for them. And if someone has felt this way for as long as they can remember, it can be due to what took place during their developmental years. And so when they were an infant and then a toddler, this may have been a time when they were often neglected, and when they were given attention, this may have been misattuned care, and so it wouldn't have been the kind of attention that they needed in general. And so this was a time when they didn't just feel helpless. It would have been a time when they were helpless because their needs were not met. And this would have caused them to experience a lot of pain. But as they were powerless and totally dependent on their caregiver or caregivers, they would not have been able to change their behavior or to run away. They simply had to put up with what was going on. And so to handle this pain, they would have disconnected from themselves and they would have gone into a shutdown, collapsed state. So their parasympathetic nervous system would have been activated. And although there would have been moments when their sympathetic nervous system would have been activated, this would have exhausted them. And so they would have had to have given up, to simply have surrendered to what was going on, because fighting it and resisting it would have been too painful. And so how they now feel as an adult, the sense of being helpless, will be a reflection of how they felt during their early years. But without this understanding, it will just seem as though these are irrational feelings and then it's all about their mind. But in reality, how they feel will reflect what took place during their early years and the pain that they experienced. So in order for them to move out of this stage of their development, because of course right now they are developmentally stuck. So in order for them to move out of this stage, they will have a lot of emotional wounds to work through and trauma to resolve. And as they do this, they will be able to move out of this stage of their life when they were helpless, when they couldn't do anything, when they simply had to give up to survive. But now they are an adult, they can do something about this. So if you can relate to this and you can see that you often feel, or not just feel, but your whole system is in this state of being helpless, then you may need to reach out for external support from a therapist or a healer so that you can gradually move out of this stage of your life and to step into your power. And of course, this is not going to happen overnight, but if you keep going, you will gradually be able to do this. So don't give up on yourself and reach out for the assistance that you need to gradually change your life. If you would like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.